Hello you guys, it's Katie and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys everything I crocheted for my plushie drop, as well as what sold, the breakdown for how much money I made, all of that jazz. So I'm sure you guys are familiar with these videos from when I have done them in the past from my markets, but today's version is a little bit different because I am going to be doing this for my plushie drop, which this was my first ever plushie drop. So I'm very excited to see how it goes and in general to show you guys how it went and everything I have that is included in it and all of that kind of stuff. Now I did make a video of prepping for the plushie drop as well as packaging orders and just the day of the plushie drop in general, and that video has already been posted to my channel as the last video, so make sure you go watch that if you haven't already seen that one. But today's video I'm just going to be starting out with showing you guys everything I crocheted for this plushie drop, or in general a lot of the stuff is also just left over from my previous markets that were included in the plushie drop. And as normal I will have a Google Doc linked down below that is going to have all the crochet patterns used for each item listed below. But okay, with that let's go ahead and get started. Okay you guys, so first items I have to share with you are actually mystery bags. So I have $20 mystery bags and $25 mystery bags, and they each contain 2 random plushies that equal up to their respective prices. So this is 2 $10 plushies and this is one $15 and one $10 plushie. So that is my mystery bags. I've also done them at markets, so I'm also having them available in the plushie drop. And in general I have 2 of the $25 ones and 4 of the $20 ones. So 6 mystery bags in total. And the mystery bags consist of items that are also in the plushie drop, just a random assortment of them. So any of the $10 or $15 items that I'm showing you here could be included in the mystery bags. Okay, so for majority of my items, I did a $2 upcharge for what they normally cost at markets, just because of Etsy fees and the packaging that I had to pay for to package all the stuff to ship it and all of that kind of stuff. So anyways, first is these little penguins that I have available, and these are normally $12, but this time they were $14 because again, the $2 upcharge. So I did one just regular, one purple, and then pink and blue. So I had 4 of these available, which I keep saying past tense had, by the way, because I'm filming this after the plushie drop is actually already live, which it was like an hour ago that it went live. So anyways, they are actually available on my Etsy currently, and actually the purple penguin did already sell. So anyways, but I will come back a different day and tell you guys what's actually left over after the plushie drop, because it is going to be live on my Etsy for a few days. So anyways, okay, I have 3 little blueberries. We have 2 with smiles and 1 with an angry face, and these are $12 each because normally they're $10. Next, little gummy bears. These are also $12 each, and I had 3 available. Next, 2 little eggs, and these are also $12 each. Next, 3 squid for $17 each. Next, 2 otters for $12 each. Next, 2 hippos for $14 each. Next, just 1 alien for $12. Next, 2 chicks for $12. Next, 1 strawberry for $17. Next, 2 little opossums for $12. Next, 3 bees for $17 each. Next, 2 chubby frogs for $12 each. And 5 leggy frogs also for $12 each. 1 baby turtle for $17. 3 chunky mushrooms for $17 each. 3 whales for $12 each. 2 mini triceratops for $12 each. 3 axolotls for $23 each. 2 of these little lemon pouches for $22 each. 2 ducks for $14 each. And finally, for my smaller, cheaper items, we have 3 octos, and these were $12 each. Alright, so now on to the larger plushies, which I guess I should have said this at the beginning, but I completely forgot, that the items that are available in this plushie drop are a lot less than I normally have at a market. So when I showed you like 3 octos, normally I would have like 5 or 10 octos at once, but only 3 for the plushie drop, because I am still doing some events that aren't technically like full-on markets, but I am still doing some events, so I'm not selling like every single thing I have in stock. Alright, Anyways, Yoda we have for $37. We have this clownfish for $27. We have this giraffe for $35. We have this bunny in overalls for $32. This butterfly for $55. Unicorn for $37. Duck and a frog floaty for $53. Shark with goggles for $52. Ice cream cone for $40. Triceratops squishmallow for $52. Bee squishmallow for $45. Baymax for $62. Snake for $32. And finally, cookies and milk duo for $22 together. So that is all for the items that I have available in this plushie drop. I still haven't decided if I'm going to do any in the future. I guess it depends on how well this one goes. But yeah, for now, that is what I have to share with you. So I will come back in probably a week or so to let you know what sold, what didn't sell, how much money I made, all of that kind of stuff. So with that, I will see you guys in like a week or so. Alright you guys, so we are back for the rest of this breakdown. First I'm going to show you all the items that I have left that were in the plushie drop that did not sell, and then I will share with you guys the best sellers, all the items that sold, how much money I made, all of that jazz. Now if you guys watched the previous video that was the vlog of this plushie drop, then you'll know, but in case you don't know, we recently got the news that we are officially moving in July, and not like far, just moving like 15 minutes away, but it is going to be a long process to actually get fully moved, especially with all of this yarn and everything. So once we've officially got that news, I decided that I didn't really want to leave the plushies on Etsy for too long and have to be shipping out orders in the middle of our move. So I decided to take the plushies down on the following Friday, which I posted the listings and had the drop on the Thursday that was before. So it was a week and one day that all of these items were available. And out of all of that I showed you at the beginning of this video, these are the items that are left. So we're just going to start out with big plushies first. We have my bee squish left, which I don't exactly remember the prices that I had this at, so I apologize, but I did say it at the beginning, I'm pretty sure, for most of the items. We also have the Triceratops left. We have the snake left. We have Nemo left. We have the purple and pink giraffe left. And finally, for the big items that I didn't have multiple of, we have the butterfly left over. Okay, and now on to small items, which I have a lot of left. For the squid, I had 3 of them available, and I have all 3 left still. For the axolotls, I also had 3 of these available and have all 3 left. For the octos, I had 3 available and also have 3 left. For the bees, I had 3 available and still have 3 left. For the chubby frogs, I had 2 and still have 2 left. For the alien, I had 1 and still have it left. For the chicks, I had 2 and still have both of them left. For the strawberry, there was 1 available and I still have it left. For the leggy frogs, I had 3 in green and 2 in other colors, and they are all still here as well. For the pouches, I had 2 and they are both still here. For the eggs, I had 2 and they're both still here. For the whales, I had 3 and they're all 3 still here. This is Editing Katie interrupting to tell you that I filmed this clip a little bit before I took the Etsy listings down, because I figured within the last few hours of the Etsy listings being up, I wouldn't really make any sales, but I did actually sell the pink whale that I just showed you, so there were only the other 2 whales left. And now we're on to the items that I sold at least one of, if not a few. So next I have 2 blueberries. I had 3, so 1 sold. Next we have the gummy bears. I had 1 pink one that sold and 2 left. Next, for the mushrooms, I had 2 that sold. It was the multicolored one and the darker blue one, so I have the lighter blue one left. For the hippos, I had 1 blue one and 1 gray one available, and the gray one sold. For the mallard ducks, I had this one and 1 other one available, and the 1 sold, so I have the 1 left. For the triceratops, I had 2 available, 1 in green and 1 in orange, and I have the orange one left, so the green one sold. And finally, you guys, for the penguins, I had 4 available, one blue, one purple, one pink, and this regular black and gray one. And this black and gray one is the only one that's left over. So that is all for the items that I have left over, which I think I sold about half, so I'm not mad about that. And I ended up selling a lot more bigger items than I expected. I guess that's kind of the difference between selling on Etsy and selling at markets. At markets, a lot of times people gravitate towards the smaller items and they get a few of them, versus on Etsy, it seems like people were getting big items and maybe just like one. But anyways, now let me give you the breakdown for the order that everything sold in, and then tell you how much money I made and everything. Alright you guys, so first we have the Yoda that sold, and that was for $37. Next we have the shark with goggles that sold for $52. And all of these first orders did happen on the same day that the plushie drop was. It was 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 15th of June, and all of these first orders came through on the 15th of June. Next we have the cookies and milk plushies that were a duo for $22 together. Next we have an order for 3 smaller items, which this was Natalie from Natalie Crochets, so big shout out to her. And also quite a few of the people that ordered from me are my TikTok live regulars and people that I'm just like friends with on the internet, so thank you guys so much for supporting me. You guys have no idea how much it truly means to me, and even if I have like never even had a conversation with you and you just watch my videos and you purchase from me, or even if you don't watch my videos and you purchase from me, just thank you so much, because it really does mean the world to me. And I'm glad that you guys love my plushies enough to want to actually purchase them. Anyways, that's a side tangent though. For Natalie's order, she got the 2 possums I had in stock, as well as the 1 purple penguin, so her order ended up being $38 with those 3 items. Next we had the Baymax plushie sell for $62. Then 1 order for one of the otters for $12. And then we had one of the chunky mushrooms sell. This was the multicolored one. And then we had another order for an otter, and again that was $12. Next we had another order for 2 items. That was the $40 ice cream cone plushie and one of the penguins. It was a blue penguin, and that was for $14. So that order total was $54. Next we had 1 order for 3 different items. That was the green mini triceratops, one of the mallard ducks, and one of the blueberries with a smile. So the mallard duck was $14 and the other 2 items were $12. So that order total was $38. Now that was all of the items that were purchased on the actual day of the plushie drop. So they were ordered on the 15th. And now this next order was on the 17th. So I'm in a day without any orders for the plushie drop. And this next order was $15 for my little baby turtle. I only had one of these, so it sold out. Next, this was 2 days later. It was ordered on the 19th, and this was the order for my $17 mushroom, which this was the darker blue mushroom. Next, on the 19th, we had a $53 order for my duck and a frog floaty plushie, and actually this was when I set up the coupon code MOVING20 to get 20% off of any plushies that you bought from me, because that was when we found out we were moving. So I posted and I was like, you guys, I want to get as many plushies out of my house as I can so I don't have as many to move. So if you want any, use this code at checkout. So this order did actually get $10.60 off with using that coupon. So anyways though, that was on the 19th. Also on the 19th, using that same coupon code, we have an order for the pink penguin as well as the pink gummy bear. So it was $14 for the penguin and $12 for the gummy bear. So that was a total of $26. Next, you guys, was the one and only mystery bag that actually sold, and it was a $25 one. So I forgot to show you, but I do have all the other mystery bags left over. Only one of them sold. And again, that was a $25 one. and so that order was worth $25, and they actually got $5 off for the coupon, so they paid $20 total, minus tax and everything, of course. And then that same day, which was also the 20th, the gray hippo sold. And final order, you guys, came through on the 23rd, which was one of the last days to shop, and that was the bunny in overalls plushie, which was $32, and the unicorn plushie for $37 as an order together, which was a total of $69. Which, you guys, this person bought a second order from me. She was the one that bought the Yoda that was the very first item that sold in the plushie drop, and she's also now the very last person that bought something in the plushie drop because she decided to order even more for me because she liked her Yoda so much. So that seriously means the world to me. I am so glad I did this drop and that you guys were able to get plushies from me, because I know I get comments all the time that are people like, I love your stuff, do you sell online, where can I buy from you? And most of the time I'm always like, well, only at markets, because I'm always booked up with markets. So now that I had a little bit of downtime in between market season and moving, I'm glad that I did the plushie drop. So anyways though, let's get on to the breakdown for actually how much I made, which I'm gonna actually have to add up. I can't just like filter through my Etsy because I also have pattern sales in the middle, so it would include that. So I'm gonna add everything up and I'll be right back to share with you the final total. Okay, you guys, so the total for how much money I made, and now this does not include how much people paid for shipping or anything like that. It just includes the price that each item was. And this also does not minus the Etsy fees. And this doesn't include if people used coupons. So the 20% off a coupon that I offered towards the end of the drop, if people got money off of their order, it doesn't include that either. So this is just a total that is probably a little bit less because of, again, people using coupons and Etsy fees and all of that. But anyways, the total for the listing price that I had each item at that sold is $563. So is this as much as I normally make at a market? No. But I'm still happy with it, and I didn't know what to expect going into doing a plushie drop for the first time, as I think I've said like a million times when talking about this plushie drop. So I didn't know what to expect, but I am super excited that it went well and I still made a decent amount of sales. Either way, I am happy with what I made, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this. And just so you know, I probably am going to get quite a few questions on this video and about me selling on Etsy in general. I don't typically sell on Etsy, so I'm not the person to really give you advice for selling on Etsy. Like I was saying earlier, pretty much all of the sales that I got are people that I recognize their names because they follow me and they were excited for the plushie drop because I've been hyping this up. And in general, I'm just saying that it's not like random people on Etsy that are actually finding me and then buying my stuff. So I'm not really the person to tell you how to sell on Etsy, how to make more sales on Etsy, anything like that, because this was more so just for you guys that follow me that wanted to purchase from me. So anyways, with all that being said, if you do have questions, I can do my best to answer them, but I'm not like a big Etsy person on this is how you get more sales on Etsy. I normally just sell digital products on Etsy, so I definitely can't tell you about how to get more sales for your actual physical products and all of that. But anyways, you guys, with all that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of today's video, and if you would like to see more videos like this. I would definitely like to share more like this in the future, so definitely let me know if you want to see those. And now if you guys do want to see more videos like this one, as well as all of my other videos in the future, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and turn on the post notification bell that we know every single time I upload a brand new video. Now, liking, subscribing, and commenting on my videos really does help out my channel, so thank you in advance if you do any of those things. Now, if you do want to see more from me, you can always check out more videos of mine, my blog, my Etsy shop, my Ribbler shop, all of my social medias, and my second channel. All of that is always included in the description box of every single video for you guys. So with all of that, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I will see you guys here in the next one. Goodbye!